For people in their 30s, they're feeling that pressure of, wow, I'm in my 30s now, I need to be married. The 20s are all about exploration, people building their careers, and then what we're finding is people are hitting 30, 35, and suddenly it's, wow, I forgot to get a personal life and I forgot to do that self-exploration because I've been so focused on my career. There's more pressure on the women to be married. I've never met a 30-something guy that is asking to be married. They want to meet a great girl. They want to have a wonderful relationship. They want to start dating effectively. But do they want to be married? No. I don't look at it as, wow, we're on a time crunch here. Marriage should never be a goal. It should be something that you'd like in your life. But there needs to be a longer look at the kind of person you'd want to be with, not just the goal for marriage. Nothing to do with looks, height, eye color, what you're wearing, what you're not wearing. It's about what you're putting out there. There is sort of an automated way that people are behaving. Everybody has iPhones and Blackberries. No one is connecting anymore. People aren't relating the same way. And you don't see any kind of real conversation happening, and then people go home lonely and sad. Nobody's really interacting in the way that people used to. People aren't trained to feel anymore, they're trained to think. Thinking is the one thing that gets in most people's way of finding someone. People are so afraid to just be themselves. So they go online and they mimic someone else's profile. I love going to Paris, well, get in line, who doesn't? When I look at profiles, what stands out to me are people that actually talk about the person, this person that they're looking for, and the quality of that relationship they're looking for, and what they need in a relationship. Nobody is spending time lingering anymore. So how are people dating? They're going online. If you can't get out, it's fine, but it really is just dipping your toe in the water of your dating life. It's not okay to just survive with, I'm going to go back to my laptop. Instead of getting out and going to a coffee shop or going out or being amongst friends, they're going home and they're locking themselves in a room and looking at their computer screen. It's really an important thing to talk about because it's what is wrong. I don't think people should be looking for their mate. That's just it. I think people should be living. I don't think you need to be looking for someone with your same interests. That's a trap. What they had in common is their goals were similar, their values were similar, and that's not something you're going to know in a bar. I think you've got to have diffused focus in dating. I think you can't have your eye on the target because you're going to miss it every time. The surprise of being with someone that's your complement, not your reflection. What you want is during a date, all you have to think about is, how do I feel when I'm with this person? Did you come off the date feeling good? That is that old expression is, you're not really in love with someone, you're in love with who you are when you're with that person. That's kind of true. Instead of looking in, they're looking out. People are looking for their reflection, which is wrong. It's the wrong way to go about honing. There needs to be a better and stronger, deeper look at the things that are more important. Longevity, chemistry, and actually help you and catapult you into, a significant relationship and marriage. How can a woman date effectively and find somebody that treats her well, that's providing for her? And women in their 30s, they don't want to spend more than a year or two with someone without proposal. And that's the tough thing. Where do you go with that? Do you continue that relationship until he matures? Or do you sort of push him into, let's get married, even though he hasn't reached that maturity level yet? You could actually be exiting the right guy out of your life. There is that look at the time frame. We've been together for 12 months. It's time to get married. They could actually be losing the right guy in that way. And I don't agree. I don't think that women should stick around for a really long time either, but you do have to consider who you're dating. Just because a guy has a house and a beautiful car, it doesn't make him ready to be husband, father. And until people are marriage ready, they're not attracting marriage partner. I don't believe that there aren't any great single women left. There's plenty of singles out there. It's about how ready are you for that right person. Instead of saying, I haven't met the right guy, how about saying, I haven't been ready for the right guy? And what's happening with the 30s is they're focusing on work all day. Then they're taking that same energy and they're thinking that they're applying it to their dating life. But you can't do that. That's what's wrong. You can't have that white knuckle grip on, I'm going to find her, or I'm going to find him. The 30s is an exciting time, but it's also sort of that awkward time for people. I would just love for people to understand that it's not pressure time, that there is so much track ahead of you, to find that person. And if you haven't found it yet, perhaps there's more to do. You can intellectualize yourself into a relationship and out of a relationship. People are forgetting that gut feeling that allows them to choose someone. We're all so clouded with what if he's right, what if he's wrong, too much thinking and not enough feeling. If you've got your eyes and ears open, you will meet someone.